sorry. So here's what was mentioned. We have the Fukushima nuclear reactors blew up, and I'm not a nuclear expert by any means or an expert in radiation, but all these charts and models were sort of made to try to figure out and predict where did the airborne radiation go that came out when it exploded into the air, and and those would be sort of the one on the right there that says North Branch and South Branch and whatnot. And some of these other colored graphs and models sort of look at where did the water go, or where will the water go, or where might it be, because all we can do, we don't have monitoring in the middle of the ocean, or very much of it. So they try best to make a prediction about where it will go. So there. So I just wanted to, I'm here in Bering Strait, and I know there's people from all over the state, so they may not be familiar with some of our events. But right after Fukushima blew, we had, and still sort of have, though we just have some survivors. Thankfully, everybody seems to be healed up or healing. We've had an unusual mortality event with 4 species of seals in this region, all the way from Bristol Bay up to Barrow, the Russian side, all the way into Canada. And this was going on in 2011, and we've seen the survivors in 2012 and 2013. It was actually a Leo topic earlier. But a lot of people were curious, because we have never been able to find an infectious disease. A lot of people were concerned and worried that this had some, Fukushima's radiation had some effect. So we've never been able to show that. There were 4 seals tested for radiation, and the levels were low. But just to give a background as to why Fukushima is a big concern in this region, people rely heavily on our marine wildlife for subsistence. And that was in 2011. And then last fall, we had a disease event that we could get an answer for, but it had never been seen. And the birds, this is at St. Lawrence Island, we had multiple species of birds in November washing up. And you can see in the picture all the seabirds washing in. And a lot of people were concerned that somehow the ocean plume of radiation had hit St. Lawrence Island. That was not the case. It was this new disease that's new to Alaska. It's a disease that the rest of the country has gotten before, but it was new to several of these birds, and of course it was new in the state. But again, people's first reaction was, holy cow, here is the Fukushima water. So again, that Fukushima is always on people's mind. We're very connected here with the ocean foods.